Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my spring favorites, and I'm really excited to share some of these things with you. So if you are new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to give you different curriculum ideas, organizational ideas, and ways to invite Christ into your homeschool space. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button and let's get into this video. Okay, so I love watching people's favorites videos, but I'm just not someone that collects favorite things, I guess. I don't know. It's always so hard for me to think of things. So these are kind of spring favorites. They're just kind of things I've been enjoying over the last several months. It's just whatever I could think of, because I don't feel like every month or even every 3 months that I just have, these are my absolute favorite things that I've been using. I don't get that much new stuff. And yeah, I don't know why. I guess I just don't get really passionate about anything that I own. I don't know if that's the issue, but I just wanted to share a few things that I have been enjoying and that are kind of new around my house. And then I also have a couple homeschool things to put at the end. Okay, so I wanted to start off with sharing a few jewelry type things. So the first one is a necklace I'm wearing, and I'll insert a closer up picture of it. But Shay Whitney here on YouTube had mentioned this necklace. It has an initial on it, just like a letter. So it has a J on it for me. Or you could do like your spouse's or significant other's initial or a child's initial or whatever. And it's just from Amazon, and it's both necklaces. As you can see here, they're layered up, or you can just wear them individually if you wanted to. And it's like $15, and it's really nice. I have not had it for very long, but I already really love it. This is the first time I've worn it layered. I have just worn this with the J on it like once or twice in the last like week or two since I got it. And I really have been enjoying it, and it's a really good price for the quality of it. And so I'm excited. And you just go on Amazon and pick the letter that you want to put on it, and they'll send it to you. And I just think it's a lot of fun. And then I also wanted to mention some earrings. I kept them on this little tray here, which maybe is a good thing because people have asked about this in a few videos, and it's just from Amazon. So I'll make sure it's linked down below as well. It might be kind of chaotic. I might take some of them off, but these clay earrings right here on the end, I have really been loving. So I have white ones. These ones are a little bit marbled with blue. And then these are like a pinkish color. I'm really good at describing colors. But my friend that lives in Connecticut, because we lived in Connecticut for several years, she started this company. It's just on Etsy. Again, I'll link it down below. It's Classic, like classic, but with clay. I just thought that was cute. But let me hold one of these up closer so you can see. So she has so many different designs. I just really like these ones, and these ones have like a pearlescent type finish to them. And I just think they're so fun, and they're not heavy at all. So if you're worried about that, don't worry about it, because they're not heavy. And I just really enjoyed wearing them. You've probably seen them a little bit in several of my last videos, because those are the earrings I've been wearing a lot recently. So those are kind of the jewelry items I've really been enjoying the last few months. Okay, so let me show you a few shirts I've really been enjoying, and they're from Amazon, and they're t-shirts. I just love a good t-shirt, and I love them with slightly longer sleeves and just something comfortable to wear in the summer. And I found these ones on Amazon. I can't even remember how I found them. But let me show you the first one I got. It looks like this. And I just love the different designs on it. And the back is just black. And the pocket is super cute. So I think all of these are larges, if I remember correctly. I can wear mediums, and these come slightly oversized. But I wanted them even more oversized, just as a comfy like summer t-shirt. So I got them in a large. So I'd say they run true to size, or still a little bit oversized for your normal size. And then I also have this one, which I really love as well. So it has the animal print, and then the back is the same animal print as the pocket. And I really wanted another one, but there wasn't a ton of, they have so many designs, but there just wasn't one that was really speaking to me. So I got a gray color. So I like this one. I just don't like it as much as those ones. And so again, with the animal print, the same animal print as the black one, and then on the back. And they're just so fun. I just pulled them out of the laundry. I am doing laundry today, which is a different day than I normally do laundry, because my husband and daughter are going on a trip. And so we needed to do laundry. And I was like, oh no, those shirts are in the laundry. But guess what? They got done just before I started filming this, and all 3 of them were in the same load of laundry. I didn't even plan that. So it was meant to be. I was meant to show them to you today because it all worked out just perfectly. Okay, I have a few things to show you that are like smell good things. I love things that smell good. And like I've mentioned in my last favorites video, the only other one I've done, I have become obsessed with candles in this last year. So I have a few that I wanted to share with you. So I got these. These are they're so cute. I just love how the look of them. And I believe it's from Hive and Home. I think that's the name. It's in Utah. It's a Utah-based company. And this one is my favorite. This is a citrus blossom, I think. This one's linen. And so it smells like fresh laundry, but a little bit better than just fresh laundry. So this one sits up in my room because even when it's not lit, it just makes my whole room smell very fresh. And then this one is downstairs, and obviously I burn this one more, but I love citrus smells. I'm not a floral person at all, like having just florally smells. I don't like that, but citrus, I love. This one smells so good. They have one that has 6 wicks on it, I think. So it's a really long bowl, but I just got this one. I didn't know where I'd put a really long one. And they do like refills. So once this runs out in here, you could get the same smell. I was gonna say flavor, but you don't eat it. Don't eat it. The same smell that you've had before, or you could get a new one. And I think I haven't actually done this, but you just melt it down and you put it in here and, you know, put the wicks in and everything like that. And I think they have a monthly subscription. Like if you're burning the candle enough, you can just get a new one every month. So I thought these were both super cute. They have tons of other options as well. So I'll make sure those are linked down below. And then this is a candle I got from the Vela box, and it smells so good. Actually, it wasn't directly from the Vela box. This company was in there, and I think this was the small candle that came in one of them, but I didn't receive that. And I just really wanted to smell it, so I bought it from the company myself, and it smells so good. This is Rain and Sugarcane. And it just smells so good. Those are my kind of smells. Citrus and like any sort of outdoorsy smell or rain smell. Those are all my favorites. And then this is another one that I really love, and I love the look of it. You can buy them like this kind of packaging, but you can also get them in a mason jar. This is from Wax and Wayne, and this is citrus and mint. And this one smells so good too. I'm just over here smelling candles because they just smell delicious and I love them so much. And so this one is really good as well. I feel like the cast, I don't even know if that's what you call it, on this one is not as good. I've only burned it a couple times though, so maybe I can't judge that yet. I feel like it smells super good in the candle, but then doesn't always cast so well in my room. Again, is that even the word? I don't remember. People use the right word all the time and I'm like, oh, that's the word, and then I forget it. And then I wanted to share a lotion with you. This is from Bath and Body Works, and this is a retired scent, but recently they've had it a lot and I don't know how long it's gonna hang around. So I bought a ton of them because I just love them so much. But it's white citrus. And oh, it smells so good. Guys, I just love it. I love that my clothes smell like it all day once I've like put lotion on after I shower in the morning, and it smells so good. And I live in a dry climate, so I definitely need lotion. My skin gets very, very dry, but I really, really love this one and just think it's amazing. Okay, so the next few things I have to share with you are home decor stuff, and I'm really, really excited for this one. And oh, I'm just being really weird today, but it's okay. We can all be a little weird some days. But I mentioned in a video, I don't even know when it was, a while ago, that I was getting plants in my house. And I have never had like living plants in my house before, but I wanted to try it, and I wanted, you know, to help with like the air and everything in my house. And so I did, from plants.com. I believe most of my plants are from there. And I'm just gonna show you one. Well, I might like span, I don't know, around my house and show you the rest of them. But I'm just only holding up one here because I wasn't gonna bring them all up here. But this one is a money tree, and it's gotten way bigger than it was when I bought it. You like can't see my face and the plant at the same time. But this one sits up in my room, which is why I'm sharing this one with you. But I have like a mini palm. I don't know all the names. I'm not super great with plants. I have like a little mini rubber tree plant. Anyways, and I have one more. Well, no, I have two more. I guess I have a lily as well, but right now that one's not as cute because it already like bloomed in the springtime. So it's not so cute right now. But you can buy them with the pot. I think the ones that I got all came with the pot. I don't think there was an option to buy them without. I know some websites where they send you plants, there is an option, but this one I think they all came in a pot, you know, so it has its inner pot and then this one that it goes in as well. And then I just have set it up here and just watered it, and all my plants are still alive. So that is a success for me, is that they're all still living, and I'm very happy about that. But I've just loved it. It just adds like some green and something like living in my house. So maybe eventually I'll get more. I'm still trying to, you know, figure out the best way to decorate with all the plants and stuff. And they came packaged really, really well. And even some of them were like upside down when they got delivered, but since they're packaged so well, they stayed exactly where they're supposed to. All the dirt stayed in the pot. So I was very impressed with the packaging because I wasn't sure. I'd never ordered plants online before, but it all turned out very well. And I've really, really loved having live plants in my house. And then the next thing is a subscription box, but it's Home Decor subscription box. I always mess up the name, so again, it will be down below. I think it's Project DIY or Project Home DIY, something like that. Let me scoot over so you can see. So this is just one of the projects. I wasn't gonna bring them all up, but this one has been my favorite. We just did this one last month. So they send you the kit, and then you get to put it all together. So this one came with all the wood constructed like this. Some of them you have to nail a little bit or glue a little bit of stuff together or use brackets and things like that. And then, so I painted it, like we stained it and painted it, and you can use the stuff they send and do it exactly the way they say. They have like little tutorials on, I don't know if they're on YouTube, but it gives you the links for it. So you can copy it, or on the Facebook page, everyone posts all their designs, and it's super fun to see everyone just being creative and doing their own thing. And then you put the clock on. These are magnets, so they're just sitting on here. So you could glue them if you feel like people are gonna play with it, but usually a clock's up high enough that they don't. I took the battery out so that it wasn't sitting here ticking at me the whole time I was filming this video. But anyways, I really, really love this. I still need to decide where I'm gonna put it, but I love how it turned out. And I got the most recent project in the mail just a few days ago. So I'm really excited to do that also. And then the next thing is like my mantle design. So I'll show you a picture of like the overall thing of this either right now or at the end. I don't really know where. Somewhere you'll see it so that you can like see the whole thing. But I wanted to hold this picture up for you. It's kind of big, but this is what sits in the center, and I've only had it a few months, and I'll put the website down below, but I just love it. This is Christ when he was walking on water and Peter walked out and then started to sink. And this is one of my favorite pictures. There's so many good ones of Christ walking on water, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So I got that to go on our mantle. Let me put it down so I don't break it. And then I got these little signs to go on either side of it because I just wanted something simple that didn't take away from the picture, but also talked about Christ. I'm all about having tons of things and tons of reminders in my house that helps me remember Christ and helps my kids remember Christ. And when people come into my home, they just know that we worship Christ. And so these signs, I'm only showing you one, but you'll be able to see the other one in the footage that I show you, the B-roll here. And so this is from Smallwoods, which is a company in Texas. And this says Finisher of Faith. And then the other one says Engraven on His Hands. And I designed these. So you can send in a photo if you already have one, and they'll print it. They'll print like family photos, all that kind of stuff. Or they have a thing where you can type in the words, pick a font, and kind of design it yourself. Or you could design it in like Photoshop and then upload it to their thing. And this is like really good quality. It's not even a canvas, but whatever it's printed on is really nice. And then you can pick the frame style. They have a few different options. I just thought this went best because my mantle and fireplace are very dark. And so I wanted something to lighten it up a little bit. And so I really, really liked this one. And I was very impressed with what it looked like, how it came, and it shipped very quickly. And the price was really good as well. So those are all like my fun new home decor things. Okay, so the last few things I wanted to mention, we're almost to the end, are a few homeschool things. So I wanted to mention the Homeschool Spanish Academy. We have been working with them for quite a while, and we purchased more classes because we have enjoyed it so much and my kids are learning Spanish. They just take a lesson about once a week. You can do more than once a week if you want, but it's with a native Spanish speaker. And it's for 25 minutes because my kids are still young. But if you have like teenagers, like junior high, high school, you could do 55. I think it's 55 minutes. But my kids have really been enjoying it, and I separated them in a previous video. I'll link it below of like a whole review about it if you're interested in more information. My kids were doing it together, my two middle kids, but we separated them just to have them more one-on-one, and sometimes they like pick on each other. So it's more focused now, and I've just really been enjoying it, and it's just fun to hear them walk around the house speaking Spanish. So I wanted to mention that, and again, I'll link all that stuff down below if you want to learn more. And then we have been loving this game, Catan Junior. My kids got it for Easter, and it's been super fun. It's probably been one of the most played games that we have gotten recently. And I enjoy playing it as well, which I don't enjoy playing all the games they want to play, but this one I do enjoy. And I think pretty soon I'll have a more like in-depth review about some of our games that we got for Christmas and Easter, and just my thoughts about them, if we are still liking them or if they're flops and that kind of stuff. So watch out for that video. My throat is talking to us right now. It gets kind of gurgly sometimes. But anyways, we have really, really enjoyed this game. I'm excited for my kids to get just enough older that we can play the original, because I grew up playing that and I loved it so much. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is a few things for my preschooler. She's 4, yeah, so she's going into her second year of preschool. And it's just a few little items that keep her busy. We're not doing so much schoolwork right now because it's summer, but when we are, she, sometimes is kind of in our faces a lot, and it's hard for me to focus on my other kids and what they need. So having some simple projects for her to do. And I don't have links for any of these because I think they're all from the Target dollar spot, but I wanted to show them to you. So this is a fish puzzle, and this one has numbers all on it. Let me open them and you can see. So like there's a number 3 at the bottom. And so what I do, let me show you the alphabet ones too. I have ABC ones, and this one turns into a snake. So this one has capital letters on there. And so if I can't like sit down and help her put these in order because she doesn't know them well enough to do them by herself, I will write them on a piece of paper. This is very, artistic and formal here. But you see all the numbers right there, and then all the letters right here. And then she can look at this, and then she'll look for the letters in here, and she'll put them in the right order. Sometimes she still gets confused. Some of the letters look similar to her, and it's just a little bit hard, or my writing looks slightly different than the letters. I tried to write them all the same as the letters on there instead of my own take on what letters should look like. Anyways, and so she will just make them, and it sometimes occupies her for like an hour. Sometimes it's like 15 minutes, but that's just how kids are. And then I also have these puzzles that are just letters with the little picture on them, and she can just match them up. So you have the apple, to go with the A. And these, again, were just from the Target dollar spot. I have some with shapes on them. That's what's in here, and colors. And just some very simple things that in the last few months we pulled out because she was like getting really antsy. And I was like, we need to do something with you because we're all gonna go crazy. And so I found these. I had forgot. I was like, oh, let's pull out all the preschool stuff. And I saw these, and she just loved them so much, and they keep her so occupied. I was just excited about that, so I wanted to share. I just think it's good to have some very simple projects and to rotate through them, because then it's like a novel thing when you pull it out. They're like, oh, something new, and it's a lot of fun for them. So those are a few like homeschool things that we've really been enjoying lately. Okay, so those were all my spring favorites. I hope you enjoyed seeing these things. Please comment down below what some of your favorites have been. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.